Hello everyone, welcome back, and today we are going to be doing a video on the Skycrane because I have not shown it yet. And why is this server lagging so bad? Okay, anyways, so we have yet to show off the Skycrane properly, so I want to go ahead and do that. So this thing is pretty cool. It can carry dozers, which I don't know if there's any actual dozer crew in game today that want to be carried, so we'll probably have to show that off in an RP server, but this thing is kind of difficult to fly because it's just so heavy. Like everything on it is so slow, and the precision on it requires so much more. But we're gonna go ahead and pick up this tank. As you can see, this fire is completely out of control. They have no idea what they're doing. It's a public server. Most public servers like this are like this nowadays, but yeah, you can see smoke now, which is kind of cool. I haven't done a proper Firestorm video in a while, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do one of these. So, go ahead, we're gonna start by filling up this tank. This helicopter doesn't actually feel that heavy with the tank completely loaded, which is interesting. It's kind of hard to fill this up probably because you have to get it so like you can barely see the red. Like the red has to be underwater, but the gray should be above water, or to actually like suction in water properly. So the precision required on like the hover section kind of difficult. So this actually takes a while to fill too, but it's definitely worth it because this thing has a gigantic tank. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and there we go, we're fully filled. I can see that like the turn speed on this thing is super duper slow. This entire thing is ridiculously like how slow it is incredible. But yeah, it's got like, okay, you can feel like the rotor blades on it are ridiculously powerful, and if I fly over and I make a drop, you can see that this thing has so much water capability. Like I could make a pretty good line with just this if I actually had the help of people on the ground. I don't know what they're doing. They're in the middle of the fire, probably trying to put it out with hoses. I don't know what people are doing. Anyways, we'll go ahead and we'll just do a line drop here. See that? I still have like half of my tank left even after that. So the Skycrane does have a ridiculously large tank, and I don't want to really jump this valley, so we're gonna go along this side. The thing about the Skycrane is it takes a while to get into position. Like, you can see here, this thing is really heavy. It's thick. It's really thick, and it's just so difficult to get this helicopter to come around sometimes. And honestly, I do kind of prefer the Huey. But yeah, like if you can make multiple proper drops, you can kind of kill a fire from spreading in a certain direction, possibly. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna finish off the tank here probably, something like that. Hopefully this road will act as a proper enough natural barrier and it won't jump, because if it does, this is gonna suck. All I can do is just try to like push this fire as far back as I can, and our tank's out, so we're gonna have to go refill. And luckily there's a creek bed here, and you can fill it right here on this very top of this waterfall thing. Once again, like the precision required to refill the Skycrane is actually really high, which is kind of annoying. And there's a person there who hopefully is not gonna try to jump into my helicopter and break it. Or like, I don't know, do anything that breaks it. But I don't know if this is, okay, we're gonna do the lazy thing of kind of having my front wheel on the rock. Good enough. Technically I'm hovering. Technically. It's a very big technicality, but I am hovering, technically. So yeah, this thing does take a while to fill, but It is definitely, in my opinion, pretty worth it to fly because of its amazing capabilities of putting out water. And it also can transport dozers, but there's no dozer crew on. Because you have to be a Foreman Plus for that. And usually Foreman Plus just they don't play this game as much anymore because because they've like pretty much unlocked everything. Okay, I feel like this fire isn't gonna jump here. I feel like this is fine. And of course, there's also a chance of a ghost fire because it's a new update, so there's been some issues where like sometimes trees will catch on fire and you won't be able to see it, which is kind of annoying, but it looks like we contained this entire fire section here, and it looks like it also jumped the road, so... And of course there's people running after it with hoses, as always. Did it not jump the road? The minimap is showing it did. Let's just try to get this fire out. Okay, looks like maybe it's cutting into this section a little bit, so that's why. Yeah, because this edge part is considered part of C5. Okay, that's why. So it looks like the fire is mostly contained. Okay, it's not contained on this side. Yay. Okay, it's hard to line up for a proper drop with this thing too. Like it takes a lot of practice, and it's just so unmaneuverable. It's kind of crazy how unmaneuverable this thing is, but you really just have to take your time with getting your drops. And you can't really do it like with the Huey. It's kind of like driving a tank. It's like flying a tank actually is how annoyingly difficult this thing can be. And I'll cut it off here on the side of the mountain, like so. A little bit more. Okay, there we go. And that should contain the fire. And yeah, so the Skycrane is fully capable of just making completely new lines, along with, as you'll see later on, the S2T, the new S2T aircraft, is also fully capable of performing such duties, which will be in a later video, definitely. So we're gonna go ahead, and I'm just gonna push the rest of the water out over here just to be safe. Okay. I don't think it's gonna jump the road. It hasn't done that yet. And chances are, I don't have a helicon on me here, but chances are it's going left or right, or it's going those directions so that it won't jump. So yeah, I've managed to contain about 4 sectors of fire here in just that short amount of time with the Skycrane, which really shows its effectiveness. It's way more helpful if you have a server full of like people that actually play this game a lot and know how to cut lines and everything, and you'll pretty much be able to stop any fire of any size. And I'm hoping to have some future videos of RP servers, and hopefully those will be able to help provide some insight and information into what people know and what they're doing, what actually look like, and we'd actually have better communication too with the squad leads and everything, and it'd look pretty cool. So this entire section's out of control. I'm gonna let it burn out on that H sector. This part I don't think people are doing anything towards, which is kind of annoying. No one's stopping this E2, E3, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go do that. That tree's gonna burn out. Yeah. I don't know what this one person here is doing with the hose. They're trying their best. I don't know how to get people to understand that hoses are not that helpful in this game until you're doing mop-up operations, which is just increasingly frustrating sometimes to get people to understand. Ooh, this might jump. Hold on, let's bring this over here. Yeah, this side looks like it might jump. Let's go ahead and we'll dump a little bit of water over here. Dump a little over here, and that should be good. Let's gain some altitude, look at it from above. That might spread over that way. I should put out that fire and then we should be good for the rest of it. Oh, it's a dead tree technically. It might not spread. just better safe than sorry. Let's go ahead and knock out that fire then. And yeah, that's that entire section contained. Roughly. Because that's not going to spread there, and yeah, we should be fine to let that burn out. But yeah, the Skycrane takes a lot of work to properly fly, which is kind of annoying. Okay. I believe there's a stream near here we might be able to use too. First of all, let's stop this from going up the hill. That should do it. Yeah, the tank capacity on this is insane compared to like the Huey, but the turn time and the radius and everything is just ridiculous, and it's kind of hard to get into a proper position to do a water drop sometimes because of it. We'll do a double line just in case, because I don't want to deal with fire jumping in. There's no one here to help me if it does, so. I do really like this entire smoke effect here that happens. Let's back off a little bit and we'll look at it. That part's gonna burn out. That part's probably not gonna jump the bridge. Yeah, there is water down here. Let's see if we can try to prevent this from getting to the water area. That'd be great. I think I'm a little too high on the drop. Got a little bit more water left in us, and that's it. It's complete. Yeah, this is an iffy water refill. Technically not the world's most realistic because your road just kind of flipped through, but it's fine. It works. You can technically refill here without crashing. So yeah, this is definitely a way better spot for like Hueys and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna refill, and I'm gonna get this to 100% if I can. So there's various water source spots around the map. This is one of the ones back here. Okay, it looks like we actually have this fire properly contained, maybe. So, or actually we should try to get this fire contained, yeah. That shouldn't spread over there, hopefully. We can stop it from spreading towards the D sector. We should be fine. That should burn out, yeah. These, I think this is way too far to connect to the lower tree, so I feel like this section should burn out, and we'll be good. Looks like there's only so much smoke. And yeah, looks like this section is gonna completely burn out. Oh, we got some fire over there that we should look at though. I do want to point out, they did finally add trees atop this mountain. So, yeah, it will spread over too. Alright, let's look at, what is it? Okay, so this looks like this is gonna burn out, definitely. Without a doubt, so that's good. And yeah, there's one more water source for the back, and then there's the giant waterfall there. Okay, so it looks like this entire sector is gonna burn out. Looks like the 4 grid zones that we had earlier is fully burnt out. E2, E3 looks like it's gonna burn out too, for sure. Oh no, it jumped the bridge thing. No. Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll make a drop. Honestly, I don't like doing the mountain drops, and like this thing takes so long to rotate over. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, yeah, this is spreading this way, so we should cut that off. We'll do the top part first, and then we'll do the bottom part. No spreading for you. But yeah, no, this takes a while to align properly too, which is... Oh, and also, there is a new crew menu too, so you can like create a crew. So, which is kind of cool. You can like customize your color, create a crew, and you can like invite people. Like, it's kind of cool. I'm just randomly inviting people. But anyways, yeah. So that's pretty cool. There's an entire crew menu now. And there's an entire portion of the update where there's park rangers now, and you can you have to evacuate civilians. Oh shit, that looks like could be invisible fires. Based on that, I don't know. There could be trees here, and I just can't see them. So we're gonna, yeah, there are. Okay, yeah, we're gonna make a drop along this line then. So yeah, the invisible fire is being worked on by the developers actively, and they're trying to fix it. Looks like I saw some trees on fire over here. Can't say for sure. You just have to guess as HeliTac where the trees are, which is kind of frustrating. Hopefully that did it. We're gonna go ahead and refill here, and we'll go ahead and see if it's still spreading or not. But yeah, no, this fire has been going for like an hour now already, which just kind of goes to show that the servers here just, I don't know, I feel like the fire difficulty might be too hard for some of the people learning how to play the game. Especially the fact that people don't understand that you have to cut lines. And I think they're also working, if I remember correctly, I think the developers might also be working on a solution to where they can, for a better tutorial system for new players, that they can learn the importance of actually properly cutting lines and stuff. Okay, I don't want to run into that bridge. Alright, well, here we go. So yeah, this looks like there's no more fire, but it's actually spreading still. And yeah, because you can see the black part of it spread. Okay, well, I can't do much here besides completely just guess at fire locations. So I guess it's just a good show of how much water really comes out of these things. Okay, yeah, there was definitely trees there on fire. Oh no, look at that, we're putting out so many trees. But yeah, that's just how much water really this thing carries. See that the amount of drop in one run is incredible. I'm gonna hover a little bit. So I found that if you drag the thing, like if you're doing the big lake, if you drag the tip of it, like the red part, won't sink all the way to the bottom. And if it doesn't sink all the way to the bottom, you can pretty much get away with, it'll pretty much refill pretty easily. So dragging the thing across with this one might actually be a pretty efficient method. I don't know if there's any more fires here too. E2, E3 is still on fire, so okay. Okay, so there's fire here. They're just spread as I put out those trees. Oh, that's frustrating. Alternatively, we could just let it burn all the way to, burn all the way to D2. Don't talk about how I accidentally crashed there. Yeah, I don't think this ghost fire is going to be much doable. I'm going to let it burn out. And we'll deal with it with the air attack. Okay, we'll go ahead and apply. And I'll go help out these people down here in the F sector. And then that's probably good enough for this video. There's the chance of us putting out this fire is probably going to take like another hour to do, and it's just, honestly, there's no real good point in it, so. I do love how like, there's the amount of destruction here is kind of crazy. Let's fly down here. So it looks like this airport sector is completely just not doing well. there's a command to fix the cars. I don't see the fire at all. I don't think there's a command for. This might be ghost fired down here too. Oh man. The spam of me getting asked to help you guys in service. Okay, yeah. So this is completely put out. Actually, you know, I think we might have time, so I'll go over to D. We'll fly back to the D area and help that fix up. Also, I believe this is a single seater too, so I can't actually pick any of you guys up, by the way. Unless you're a dozer, which no one here is. Cool. Skycrane can help me pick up dozers. It doesn't work with engines and everything else. Oh man, I love Roblox chat. Why can I not use it? Dozer, like that? That works. Okay, look. So it looks like this fire's finally sprung back up, so we'll go ahead and put it out. Oh god. Oh good. If someone's dozer crew, I'll definitely go fly them over. But I believe dozer crew does get its own team. It looks like this fire is actually back up, so... Oh god. A crash. Don't talk about it. I haven't flown in months. There's really no point. That doesn't do anything. Oh, it does. That's ridiculous. This guy should be replacing me as admin. Not gonna lie. I think he knows what he's doing a little bit more. I do. What do you mean in person? Ew, 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 ew. How many can, there's also like Roblox command chats, like you can do /clear and just delete the whole chat now. Which is kind of cool. And you can also do, there's like / emojis. I don't know what he's trying to say, but cool. I can't really deploy people into the fire without using admin commands unless I'm flying the Huey or you're a dozer. Because the thing actually can carry a dozer, but that's about it. Okay, this is a complete test of harvest skill. I do love the light on the front of it that actually works. You can see that it's illuminating the rock face ahead of us. I think we can actually properly put out this fire, which is incredible. I don't know, I feel like it'd be really cool if we knew how much water was getting sucked up and stuff. But this is already really cool. I love this aircraft. It looks pretty cool too. And you can actually set the number you want on the side, so I'm 55 right now, but I could actually change the number to whatever I want. SOS, oh my god. How are you SOSing? You're literally in the black. I don't understand. We'll really be SOSing. Okay, but yeah, looks like we can actually see the fire this time. I'm gonna get the mountainside because that's harder for vehicles to reach. And then I'll come back down and help with that because hopefully at least one person in the server knows what they're doing. Properly cuts a line, that'd be really helpful. If someone can just kindly cut a line. I don't think there's anyone actually in the server knowledgeable for this, but maybe. If any of you guys watch the video, please cut a line. For the sake of everything good, please cut a line. it makes, that's the only way to stop like massive fires like this. Actually, if I got out of the helicopter, I could probably stop the fire by cutting a line. Because I do have the special chainsaw, which makes me cut through it like way faster than everyone else. No. It'd be cool if you could get water from the tankers. Oh, there is something I want to show. So, over here by Buffalo, this is the airfield for planes to get more water, but they actually they added a house with a swimming pool for just perfectly for us to be able to steal water as heli pilots. I love that this exists. Like the fact that this exists is just so funny. You can steal someone's swimming pool water. And that comes from like the YouTube video of I think it was Cal Fire or something, stealing water from a or I guess borrowing. I don't know. They stole it, but like the city was definitely willing to pay them back for it, definitely for the water that they took. But I think they just came in and took a bunch of their swimming pool water because they needed it for fighting a wildfire, and it was just way more efficient than like returning to base for like a proper water supply or like a lake or something. So anyways, why are people SOSing? Anyways, so yeah, you can really afford to like just make gigantic lines with the Skycrane, and like the ability it possesses to carry so much water is just insane. Like normally I think this might contain like, I don't know, probably like, it feels like 2 times of what it normally is. Okay, it keeps jumping the line, so that means the wind is definitely blowing in this direction. Oh, that's annoying. Stop jumping the line. And I don't have any frost check too. So this would be a really good time for like the S2 or the C aircraft to come in and build a line, because the flyable aircraft in this game, which will definitely be coming in a later video, is that you can definitely you can fill it with frost check and water, and you can also do a leak refill, which is kind of cool. So, which I will definitely be showcasing at a later date. This thing takes forever to fill, but at least it carries so much water. Like compared to the Huey, and like compared to the Huey, this thing is incredible in its ability. Because like, a team of Skycranes could definitely fully contain a fire, and that just goes to show how overpowered this thing can be. Along with the S2, the S2 is also pretty overpowered with the amount of frost check that they can carry. I believe there's enough frost check on that thing to cover this like entire interstate in one run, if you get it properly. Okay. So because of this, I think I'm gonna have to double line here. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna double line first before moving on. Which basically means I'm just gonna put out 2 rows of trees. Guys, come on, stop with your hoses, please. Please actually go do stuff. I mean, at this point, it's kind of burnt into this area, so it's kind of not that useful to have a line anymore because it's about to hit the black anyways. Completely missed that tree. I think a bigger issue is up here because there is no proper black zone for this, but looks like our last pass actually properly put that out, which is incredible. We'll circle around and we'll get the last remnants of this fire. This thing is like so slow to respond to controls, it's kind of hard to fly, and I'm still getting used to it completely, to be completely honest. Okay, this should put out the rest of the fire. Is that tree on fire? No, it's not. Okay. I know my take shows 0, but I might still have a little bit of water. Hopefully I can, yeah, I do. Okay, that's cool. Looks like I didn't put out any of these trees, but okay, it looks like we have three trees left. Thank you for telling me to be careful. I appreciate that. I mean, I would have appreciated that before I crashed a few times today, but you know, all good. Okay, so yeah, this is the last part. Oh, jeez, half the map is gone. That's crazy. Hopefully this isn't one of the situations where like the fire is completely broken and just won't go out. That'd be really frustrating. I mean, I can go fill up half a tank and drop it, but we'll see. But that should burn out. Looks like it did. What the heck is going on? Okay, there we go. That took an hour. That's ridiculous. Alright, well, that's gonna end it for this video, and I hope that you guys enjoyed, and definitely check back into the next one.